Last week at Kansas, we had a very chaotic race in which we saw 3 overtime attempts, but we saw only 2 drivers getting to cross the finish line on a lead lap, with Angel Gutierrez winning the race. Now, Kansas was over and we are heading back into the East Coast, but this time in South Carolina for the 12th race of the PSRLA Cup Series 2024 season, as we mentioned it. But yeah, 40 cars are heading into the Darlington Raceway here at South Carolina for the running of the South Carolina Education Lottery 400. Hello everyone, this is Sergio Alonso again for Tourism Network. And yes, for the first time since Atlanta, I'm going solo on the booth right now. But yeah, it doesn't mean that we are not having any fun here in this race for 74 laps of action here in the 1.367 miles. I supposed to know that, but hey, of course 40 cars are here in the lineup, but hey, everything could happen because this is the track too tough to tame, the Lady in Black Darlington Raceway. I almost said Speedway, but it's Raceway. But yeah, of course, some insights here. Absolutely. Aside from this guy's being, I don't know. Well, we're supposed to know that. But yeah, we're supposed to know that. Yeah, alright. But yeah, well, we are already 11 races done, and this is the 12th race of the season. But definitely, the race for the playoffs is on with the guys with the likes of Zachary Fitzwater and Kyle Sharp still battling out for the points here. Of course, with the giant teams such as DM Motorsports, Arlan Motorsports, and some teams, even Time Fury, are rising up the occasions here. But yeah, definitely here. But yeah, with not much of a things talking about here. Well, we could say that heading into the 12th race, of course, we do still have 11 races before playoffs, but definitely the battle's still on here. But of course, well, with some of our partner leagues such as the Wawa Cup Series and the JBL Cup Series, they are wrapping up some things heading into their own chases. But hey, here at PSRLA Cup Series, we're still finding out with 22 races in the regular season. We are still then the battle for the 12 spots for the playoffs is still wide open. Of course, well, wins matter, even though if you're outside the top 10, as I mentioned, with Bruno Di Giacomo with 2 wins, but still in the 11th seed. But who knows if he got his third one tonight. But hey, but yeah, this one for the South Carolina Education Lottery 400. But hey, looking into the point standings here, well, we do have ourselves John Burge still holding the points lead. But you know what? This is actually the last race before the All-Star weekend at North Wilkesboro next weekend. Of course, there will be, let's just say, 4 races in one weekend next week, with the running of the All-Star Open and then the All-Star race itself, and then the followed by next night will be the Grand National Series race at North Wilkesboro, and then followed by the Cup Series race at the same track. So 4 races in 3 days, for more likely. But hey, Jonah Burge is still in the points lead, 313 points towards the championship. But Jeffrey Finga is just right there with 300 points, just 13 points behind. He already has 2 wins. Nathan Stapleton, 16 points behind. Surprisingly, Jonah Burge and Nathan Stapleton doesn't have any wins yet. And of course, voting closes tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. But so if you haven't voted yet, please do so. We'll put the link in the description below to vote for the All-Star, as they are still open and Jody Birch and Neil Stapleton can still be in this selection. Then Ludovic Charat, your winner at Dover, 17 points behind. Drew Webb, 26 points behind. Your last week's winner at Kansas, Angel Gutierrez, 35 points behind. Skylar Taylor, 36 points behind. Eric Monaco, 39 points behind. Berkshire Stava, 54 points behind. And Cole Raymond, 57 points behind. And just below the cutoff is Philip Torres, 1 point behind. Trey Barto has 3 points behind, tied with Avery Alford. And Zachary Fitzwater, 66 points behind the points leader, and 9 points behind the cutoff. But hey, they're still in the battle here. But hey, then of course we do have Verdi Giacomo, currently 11th seed, but he's currently 27 in standings. But with just how many points, just above the top 30 cutoff for the eligibility. And then on the 12th seed technically is Zachary Fitzwater with 247 points towards the championship, and Blinkies is just 5 points behind. And that's basically it, the battle. And of course, Cody Sill with his 33rd in the standings after that Daytona 500 victory. Is just like he's nowhere to be found. But hey, he's starting second right now, so let's see if he can get inside. He can get his second win of the season and maybe go back into the wildcard battle. So here's the starting lineup presented by Bang Energy, the official energy drink of the PSRLA. So on the pole is the number 51 of Cody Smart for Darlington Racing. Alongside him is your Daytona 500 winner of Cody Sill. Row 2 sees the number 59 of Ella Baker. Alongside him is the number 88 of Dale Johnson II. Row 3 do have the Cetus Kilgore in the 54. Alongside him is the number 97 of Tara Pardon for Power King Racing. Row 4 sees Matthew Hubert for Appalachian Motorsports. Alongside him is the number 21 of Carlos Sustrite for Stellantis Racing. Then row 5 sees Travis Crampton for Appalachian Motorsports alongside Trey Barto in the number 4 for Time Pure Racing. So, all cars are able to start. There's Ludovic Charat and Drew Webb right at the rear. Let's see if they would be able to catch up into the field as the pace car is already in. For 74 laps of action here at Darlington Raceway, Cody Smart and Cody Sill, 2 Codys in the front. Here we go. Green, green, green gets it to go. Darlington Racing is underway. Lap 1 is complete and Cody Smart leads the first lap. It's gonna be a bonus points towards a championship for this American driver. Meanwhile, battle for second for Tacitus Kilgore and Ella Baker in the 59. It looks like Tacitus Kilgore will clear for third as Ella Baker in the 59 still hanging around in second. So good race actually now for Appalachian Motorsports. Three of their cars are currently inside the top 10. Albeit top 5 maybe, as Cody Sill continues to drop down the order. Oh, by the way, you have to be careful when you go into the turns because you might actually hit the wall here. But still, there's Matthew Hubert in fourth. Let's see if he can hang around here. Then Travis Crampton. Finally a good race for Appalachian Motorsports with, of course, mentioning three cars inside the top 10 as Dale Johnson II and Carlos Sustrite may actually pass Travis Crampton to the inside. So far, clean racing. So Ella Baker and Cody Smart still pulling away. So here's battle for fourth between Cody Sill and Matthew Hubert, but Matt Hubert clears the 71 of Sill. Then let's see if Kilgore would close into Ella Baker. You know, these part-time drivers are looking good when when Bruno Di Giacomo is driving for Al Motorsports in the first two races and actually won. Even Ryan Neal winning in his first ever race. So part-time drivers are showing what they got here in the PSRLA Cup Series. You know, PSRLA Cup Series being unpredictable as heck, but hey, mm, 5 laps complete, still Cody Smart. Let's look at the... Ooh, someone hit the wall, I believe. Ooh, it's Blaine Keys, the first victim, and Alan Jefferson as well. So they are the first of 2 victims of the Darlington Stripes tonight. Look at that. Of course, look at Alan Jefferson dropping positions drastically. So they should be careful coming into the turns. They should not make any contact. So you see that 13 even. Ooh, and we do have a spur spinner. Angel Gutierrez, Jeffrey Fingai, Blaine Keys, Berger Estava, ooh, Kyle Sharp. Look at that. The 49 with a flip, Kirian Jimenez, Jonah Burridge, your points leader, so this is gonna affect his point standings. Ooh, look at that. The 45 of Angel Gutierrez slams into the 49 of Blaine Keys. And Kyle Sharp hits the tire barrier. You gotta be kidding me. Eric Monaco is also involved. Drew Webb isn't involved, he's just in the end. But hey. First caution of the night. And wow. Why? So here we go. So these guys are now coming in. Their leaders are coming in. Started by Cody Smart, then Ella Baker, Tazilus Kilgore rather, Matthew Hubert, then Cody Sill. Ooh, Blaine Keys with a heavy damage. I'm sure he's done for the night rather. Even Angel Gutierrez, your Kansas winner, I'm sure he's done for tonight in Porsche Estava. Heading back into the front here. So Cody Smart having the advantage of being the first driver in the pit stall. So ooh, Matthew Hubert. Most of them are taking two tires, and Cody Smart is still in the pit. So look, looks like a trouble for 51 of Cody Smart and Cody Sill. Cody Sill is now out, but top break for the 51 of Cody Smart. He's wrapping down the order after the pit cycle. But Matthew Hubert taking, I believe he took 2 tires. Then Dale Johnson the second, then Tacitus Kilgore, then Kyle Sistrai, Tara Pardon, Mitchell Collins, Bruno Di Giacomo, Ella Baker, Jayden Russell surprisingly in 9th. Then we do have Trey Smith running out the top 10. So here we go. Let's see the replay to see what happened to bring out the first caution of the night here for the South Carolina Education Lottery 400. First caution of the night here. Blaine Keys hitting the outside, earning some Darlington stripes. Then there's Jonah Burridge out of nowhere collecting Angel Gutierrez and Jeffrey Fingai in the process. Scully Taylor, look at how in the world he avoided that. Then Tony Brady, I thought he avoided that. Jameson Tull as well. But look at Kyle Sharp. Look at Kyle Sharp hitting. Look at hard hit. Then Avery Alford as well, Eric Monaco. Then look at Blaine Keys spinning around. Kirian Jimenez. Then, of course, Drew clears. But the 94 of Kyle Sharp didn't. Big crash. Then there's Jonah Burridge heading into Blaine Keys. And ooh, look at that. Then there's the 45 of Angel Gutierrez. Not careful at all. Trying to speed it up. And tries to pass several drivers, trying he can, and he didn't, as he hit Blaine Keys in the process. Then there's the 94. Look at where is the 94 going. He's trying to steer inside the pits, but realize it's ooh, and he hits the the barrel there. Then look at Angel Gutierrez. Wow. Wow, such a shame. You gotta be kidding me. Even the one of Abe Alport I didn't mention during the crash, but hey, Abe Alport also involved. Even I believe Roberto Brown Jr. is also involved. Not sure, but let's see the replay in real time. Focusing in the 94 of Kyle Sharp, with a spinner in the background, in the foreground rather, with several drivers, and colliding with Jeffrey Fingai and Drew Webb, of course. Then you saw that. Then look at the 94 of Kyle Sharp, trying to steer his car back, and look at that slide in the background. You saw that, and boom, just hit the tire barrier. Then yeah, bridge and key slides. But hey, let's go back into racing, shall we? And we are back here at Darlington Raceway for the running of the South Carolina Education Lottery 400, and we do have ourselves a first caution of the night, which took out four drivers, which are Carl Sharp, Angel Gutierrez, Eric Monaco, and Avery Alport. Then lap down cars are Jeffrey Fingai, Jonah Burridge, Bertrand Restava, and Blaine Keys. So Jeffrey Fingai just came out of the pits. I'm not sure if he even beat the pace car for that one. I'm sure he's going to drop down the order because of that. So Jeffrey Fingai now becoming a factor here. I'm not sure why he didn't drop down to the rear. He just beat the pace car, I believe. So Matthew Herbert decided to take the outside lane. So pace car's already in. So here we are going to the restart here on lap number 12 here at Darlington Raceway for the running of the South Carolina Education Lottery 400. And look at the speed of these cars as he's holding Dale Johnson II. So top brake for Kirian Jimenez hitting the wall, as well as Anthony Nicol. I believe they almost made contact. So what is going on with Jeffrey Fingai? And he's now coming down into the pits. I'm sure he's just too slow to continue. Will he is going to retire from the race? I don't think so, maybe. But it's still Matthew Hubert leading the race, followed by Tacitus Kilgore. Then there's Tanner Pardon, followed by Bruno Di Giacomo, and then there's Jayden Russell. Finally, Jayden Russell, after his series of bad luck, maybe he's finally going to go in his way. But it's still Matthew Hubert. Maybe trying to get the first win for Appalachian Motorsports, maybe. Meanwhile, there's the Tacitus Kilgore for SD Motorsports pulling a charge. You know what, surprisingly, the team owned by Skyler Taylor is in front of Skyler Taylor himself, albeit Nathan Stapleton. As Tom Sloan coming to the inside for third, passing Tanner Pardon in the process and hits the wall. Darlington stripes as well for Tacitus Kilgore and Dale Johnson the second, and now Tom Sloan passes swooply and new leader car number 43. Tom Sloan just passes Matthew Hubert and Tacitus Kilgore, taking advantage of them hitting the wall. So let's see if Tom Sloan would be able to get into a clean race, as the 41 of Jeffrey Fingai is still in front. I believe he just came out of the pit, so he's gonna be a factor again. Is he trying to hold Tom Sloan? And maybe Tom Sloan going to pass clean. So Tom Sloan still keeping the lead here. Let's see if Matthew Hubert and Tacitus Kilgore would be able to pass the 41 to the inside. They're still going to straight. Dale Johnson the second continuing to hit the wall. Now here it is, trying to be the moving chicane of the season, but Matt Hubert going to pass to the inside, and now Bruno Di Giacomo uses Jeffrey Fingay as the pin. But here we go, Jeffrey Fingay holding Tacitus Kilgore now. And I believe that Zachary Fitzwater just came out of the pits. Now, Bruno Di Giacomo clears as well. He is now clear for third. And look at that. Look at the gap between Tom Sloan and the tree of Matthew Hubert. 2.95 seconds. So, almost 3 seconds clear. Then Cody Seal is back in the top 5. Jonathan Carrison clears for 6. Let's see who's the next car to go past the inside of Jeffrey Fingay. Jeffrey Fingay, like, ooh, Jayden Russell now passes Kilgore to the inside for 7th. Apparently he did. Now, who's going to be the next one passing to the inside of Fingay? Now, Roberto Crown Jr. and Travis Crampton. Ooh, Jonathan Carson hits the wall. Now, Roberto Crown Jr. now clears. Let's see if Charles Crampton would also clear, and Ludovic Charad as well, helping each other. And the 52 of Zachary Fitzwater is a lap car, so he's not really a factor here. But he do still have the racing speed, if you know what I mean, of course. Matt Talk, Ella Baker, Tara Pardon can catch a break. Look at the gap. Look at the gap. 4 seconds already. Looks like the number 43 of Tom Sloan. Avon Motorsports cars are looking like a rocket ship, if you know what I mean. Now, they're closing. Now, Sloan is closing into Shurstava with a slow car. Now he did pass. So he's looking like a 5-second lead over Matthew Hubert, if you know what I mean. So, let's see. Looks like a 5-second lead. Yes, it is. Now, battle for third between Bruno Di Giacomo and Cody Seal. Let's see if Cody Seal would be able to close into the 7 of Bruno Di Giacomo. Di Giacomo look, you know, this HS Motorsport car has a technical alliance with other Allen Motorsports, along with ST Motorsports, definitely. But yeah, with the things Bruno Di Giacomo is currently running, he might actually be able to be a chase contender, or sorry, playoff contender. Yes. Oh, I thought Scarlett Taylor actually hit the wall. Now, Charles Crampton also hit the wall, but he is still holding into 9th position as Ludovic Charette swooped past Crampton, and maybe is trying to Fitzwater trying to put Charette into the wall. Roberto Crown Jr. runs out the top 10. What is going on with this abomination? Ooh, Barto almost spins. Stapleton also hit the wall. Now, Mitchell Collins to the inside as well. I believe Jonah Burridge is there as well. You have to be careful. Taylor hits the wall. And now, Jayden Russell is not happy about it. By the way, Jayden Russell was your last winner here in Darlington when we last came here. So, of course, at that time, it's also called the South Carolina Education Lottery 400, but We don't have Southern 500, so the next race we're going here at Darlington is the Southern 500. So that will be the next. So that will be the first time that we will have a Southern 500 in the PSRLA Cup Series. Meanwhile, still. Oh, by the way, for second it's already Cody Still, and looks like Tom Sloan has almost an 8-second advantage over Cody Still. I mean, he has the fastest race car, he has the cleanest race car, but looking into the fastest lap, it's Drew Webb with 28.589, and the 43 of Tom Sloan is 28.818. So he's not really the fastest car right now, but look at it, looks like a supersonic plane we do have here. So 8-second, I believe. Yeah, 8-second lead. So probably Tom Sloan has the cleanest car of them all. Jeffrey Fingai continues to drop down the order. And Tara Pardon from the top make it drop. As well as the 88 of Dale Johnson, the second. So it's looking good for some of these guys as Matt Talk, Virtual Staba, make it 3. Ooh! Jayden Russell can catch a break into Silas Kilgore. Hard hit. Ooh! Tony Brady. Jayden Russell. Jayden Russell can catch a break. No top 10s whatsoever. Some of the guys are even ahead of him. Tony Brady with a hard hit. So the advantage by Tom Sloan is lost. You gotta be kidding me. Now these guys may be coming in for a stop. Oh, sorry, they're just passing the pace car. Jeffrey Fingai coming in for sure. Maybe. I'm not sure what the port one is what the heck is going on. As Tom Sloan, of course, with the advantage. I'm sure he's the first driver to come out of the pits after this one. So Zachary Fitzwater, then here's Cody Seal, then Matthew Hubert, then Bruno Di Giacomo, and then Jonathan Carson. Like I told you, Appalachian Motorsports having a good race today. But I believe all of their oh, sorry, Ella Baker is not inside the top 10. 3 out of 4 cars are inside the top 10. So let's look at. Yeah, the 43 is definitely out of here. So he's just gonna pass clean, and he's the first driver to come out. Followed by Cody Seal, Matthew Hubert, Ludovic Tourette, and Bruno Di Giacomo. Where's the 19? Yeah. Here's the 19 of Travis Crampton. There's the 4 of Trey Bartow. And then not sure. But hey, let's see the replay to see what happened to bring out the second caution of the night here for the South Carolina Education Lottery 400. Matt Talk to the inside of Tazil Kilgore. Well, Berkshire Stabba's right in the outside line. Matt Talk trying to be aggressive, going to the inside and made contact. Even Jayden Russell actually made contact with Tazil Kilgore. Then hits Trey Bartow got hit. Then Tazil Kilgore went for a spin. So then he got hit again by Jayden Russell hard. But I'm sure. Ooh, look at Tony Brady with a hard hit into Jayden Russell. You know, Jayden Russell can literally take a break from everything. Like, he's currently draining down the standings, and then he's just right there. Don't know what to expect. But, yeah. That's basically the second caution of the day. Of the night. There's nothing to review much here except the spinner of the Tazil Kilgore will go back to the track for more action. And back into the game. We're back here for the running of the South Carolina Education Lottery 400 here at Darlington Raceway. Meanwhile, we do have ourselves Thomas Tawan, Cody Sill, Matthew Hubert, Ludovic Tourette, and Bruno Di Giacomo inside the top 5. Then of course there's Jonathan Carrison, Scarlett Taylor, Anthony Nicol, Roberto Carn Jr., and Matt Tuck inside top 10. Let's see what they can do here, as you know what, lap cars can still be a factor here. So maybe let's see what they can do here. How about now? Pace car now coming in for some action here. Here we go. So Thomas Tawan and Cody Seal will bring us back to the green flag racing here at Darlington Raceway. Here we go. So they're still side by side racing over here. So here comes Matthew Hubert to the inside of Cody Seal. Then now, they're all close now. Let's see if someone would be able to catch into Tom Sloan. Maybe Matthew Hubert can? I don't think so, as they still side by side. Cody Seal clears Ludovic Tourette from the outside, taking third away from Matthew Hubert. As in, wow, just wow. Of course, considering everything. Wow. Now, here's... Cody Seal continues to hit the wall. So now it's gonna be advantage for the tree, and we do have a spinner at the back. Trey Barto, can he save it? He saved it. But there's caution. Caution is out. How about now? What could possibly happen next? Just wow. Well... wow. What a spur at the back. So I'm sure these guys are coming down again, maybe? Or they're just passing some lap cars in their way. So they're coming in again, I guess. Not so sure, but yes, they will. So, what's next? So, Thomas the one coming in. No one. Oh, sorry, it's Fitzwater. So, the lap cars are staying out, so... of course, going back into... there we go. Meanwhile, so waiting. Well, we keep on waiting here, so the first driver to come out here is... well... Thomas the one, that's for sure! Ooh! Matthew Hubert was so close out there. Well... here we go. So let's see the replay to see what happened to bring out the third caution of the night here at Darlington Raceway for the running of the South Carolina Education Lottery 400. Third caution of the night for Trey Barto as he scraps into the wall to earn some Darlington stripes. Continues to do so until he made contact with, I believe it's Mitchell Collins and Ella Baker, hard hit. But Ella Baker was still able to continue. Then Trey Barto just sliding down the order Although he saved it, but caution is already out. That's more likely because of the smoke. But yeah, here's the number 4 of Trey Barto. Just that was literally a minor incident. There's nothing major about it. So we're basically going to restart after this one. But yeah, there's literally nothing to review more aside from that incident. So let's go back into the track side for more PSRLA Cup Series action. Back into your PSRLA Cup Series action here at Darlington Raceway for the running of the South Carolina Education Lottery 400. So as we speak here, we do have Tom Sloan and Matthew Hubert, and they're still trying to figure out to pass Portia Restaba here. What is going on with you, man? Well, I don't know what to explain. Aside from being a general nuisance, as we're coming into the green. Like, so Tom Sloan and Matthew Hubert now they're closing in. So I'm sure pace car's in. So Portia Restaba and Tom Sloan and Matthew Hubert are heading us back to the green flag racing here. But you know what? I think we had enough. So Matthew Hubert now clears Tom Sloan, but Tom Sloan to the inside, as there's Ludwig Charette here as well. So they're back in the fight. So I think as Dale Johnson the second. Well, here we go. Looks like Ludwig Charette to the inside maybe of the tree. Now I don't know what to explain now. I just don't know how. Now someone's hitting the ooh. Well. So Matt Tuck now is in 4th. Ooh, Ludwig Charette. Oh, sorry, in 5th rather, or 6th. Sorry. So still, it's Tom Sloan trying to get his first win of the season. How about? So Matthew Hubert continues to hit the wall, and now Ludwig Charette for 3rd. Look at that. Dude, look at the gap. Look at the gap. What a large gap here. So he's gonna clear 1 second lead. Who's in the pits? Jonathan Carson goes inside the pits. Not so sure what damage he sustained from that one, as Dale Johnson the second just came out. So Ludwig Charette looking to get his second win of the season for Czech Republic Motorsports. Now Cody Sale's still right there. Then there's the 7th Bruno Di Giacomo, and inside the top 5 is Matt Tuck, followed by Matthew Hubert, Skylar Taylor. Yeah, hitting the wall. If he continues to do that, he might actually get spin and may cause a caution, just like what happened to Trey Barto earlier. Now he's losing 4 positions because of that. Now Philip Torres and Nathan Stapleton figuring out what to do next, as we have ourselves a battle for 4th. Sorry, for 3rd. Between Cody Sale wasn't careful in that one, so he'll lose 2 positions. Matt Tuck on 4th, followed by Matt Hubert in 5th. But it's still Tom Sloan. Wow, what a race. So after that, that's for sure we're going to deal with the lap cars again. Hitting the wall, it's Ludwig Charette hitting the wall. Bruno Di Giacomo to the inside maybe. Still good battle for 2nd here between these 4 cars. Charette, Di Giacomo, Tuck, and the tree of Matthew Hubert. These guys are close with each other, so you know, if they actually help together, they may actually be able to catch into Tom Slovan. As I'm not sure what's the problem with the tree. He's slowing down, I believe. So he's dropping down the order. What is going on with the tree? Sorry. But yeah. Well, it's looking like he's dropping some positions. With Philip Torres for 6th. Ooh, and hits the wall. Holding Cody Seal and Nathan Stapleton. Even Ella Baker in the process as well. So, Tom Sloan. Then there's the 82 of Ludovic Charette, but Bernard Giacomo and Matt Tuck going high. So, still. But at least Ludovic Charette would actually came closer to Tom Sloan for around 2/10 of a second. Now, here's Tom Sloan having to deal with Perv Shirastava. Only 3 cautions so far, which is good considering everything. I believe some guys just came out. I believe Trey Barto just came out of the pits. And did the 88 of Dale Johnson the second return to the pits again? And he's returning and returning. And no, he's not. So now here's Perv Shirastava. Thomas Sloan having to deal, coming to the inside. I think he lost a lot of ground. And I believe these 3 cars are now closing into Tom Sloan. And they lost the second. 1.5 second. Now, looks like they are now being held by Shirastava. Hubert is coming. And looks like he's... What a bullet! Wow! Matthew Hubert maybe coming from 52nd. And now he's Charette using Perv Shirastava as the pin to block Hubert, Di Giacomo, Tuck, and Sil. So Ludovic Charette is clear. Now Tom Sloan got held up by Jeffrey Fingai. Let's see if the 82 would be able to close into him. So apparently 20 laps to go. Hubert, then Tuck, followed by Sil, as Philip Torres, Cody Smart, and Tara Parton dropping down the order because of Perv Shirastava. Now, looks like the 88 of Dale Shanta II is still coming down again. But let's see if the 82 of Ludovic Charette would pass the 41 clean. He will. So he will still get that bit of speed here to come close into Tom Sloan. But you know what, with this guys, this is probably your last chance to get into the playoffs, more likely. Oh, not the playoffs, sorry. I mean the All-Star. As you know what? Ooh. Scarlett Taylor to the inside of the 71. No, he got in the wrong time, in the wrong. Ooh. Now the 88 of Dale Johnson II. I was wondering what's going on with this car. It's coming down again. And right now he is 8 laps down. So next. Yeah, definitely. 3.24 seconds ahead of Ludovic Charette is Tom Sloan. Well, I think we do still have a cycle to do though. So Maybe. Then there's Matthew Hubert in the 3. Then there's Matt Tuck. Followed by Cody Sill. Look at that. Look at the right side damage that they have due to hitting the wall consistently. And here's the Bammer. Here's the Bammer again. Dale Johnson II. Why don't you retire from the race? Of course. Let's see. So far so good. What a race. Meanwhile, going back here. So, will the Victorette would be able to close into Tom Sloan? Not so sure. Everything could happen. 14 to go here at Darlington. Wow. Surprisingly, they have a clean race now. Look at the damage for the 44 car of Jayden Russell, you know. This is not up to standards for Able powered engine. But look at that, the 43 of Tom Sloan. All he needs to do is do some clean racing, and there's a caution. Fourth caution, and I believe it's for Roberto Crown Jr. We do have ourselves a late race restart. I believe it's Roberto Crown Jr. causing that one. So fourth caution is out here at South Carolina Education Lottery 400. Do they need to come down again? That's the question. Because just in case, here's the 43 of Tom Sloan. I'm sure they don't have to come down, and hopefully for a clean race. So here's the 82 of Little Victorette, then a 3 of Matthew Hubert, then 18 of Matt Tuck, and the 75 of Skylar Taylor rounds out the top 5, followed by Cody Sill, Brundy Giacomo, Nathan Stapleton, Trey Smith, and the 24 of Cole Raymond. Good race for both Appalachian Motorsports and Team Velocitar. You know, they've been showing who they are really lately. So here's the 44 of Jayden Russell. See the skill gore. Look at the damage at the right side. But let's see the replay to see what happened to bring out the fourth caution of the night here for the South Carolina Education Lottery 400. As we all know, outside lane still the culprit, as Bradley Ream, hitting the outside wall continuously, made contact with the 37 of Roberto Crown Jr. And then there it is, just right here, spinning out of nowhere. And there you go. That's what happened to the 37. Yeah, just got spun out, basically. So not much of the contact, but there it is. Let's go back into the racing, shall we? And we are back here at Darlington Raceway for the running of the South Carolina Education Lottery 400. And we have ourselves coming to the line, 9 laps to go. So maybe if these guys decided to finally have ourselves a clean race here, then tonight's the right time to watch the PSRLA Cup Series. So here you go. So Tom's the one taking the inside. Ludovic Tourette taking the outside. So maybe, just maybe a clean race, hopefully. And here we go, we are back to green here as Ludovic Tourette having the advantage from the outside lane. Let's see if Matt Tack would be able to follow suit. Surprisingly. So what's next with these guys now? So Ludovic Tourette holding the outside, then there's Matt Tuck here to the right and third. Let's see if Tom Sloan would be able to pass Ludovic Tourette to the inside. I think he will. And there's Matt Tuck to the inside as well. But they're still keeping it single file here for not for long, as Cody Sale right now is going to the inside line. How about now? So, oh dear. Matt Tuck still holding, then Nathan Stapleton, Bruno DiGiacomo, Matthew Hubert. Looks like the 43 is out of here. Well, the 43 is out of here. Well, maybe. Ooh. And actually, Matt Tuck is right in second now. Let's see if he would be able. He does have some time to close into Tom Sloan. If he does, that's good. Maybe. So Tom Sloan still holding that one. Matt Tuck currently in second. So now, how about now? Once we cross the line, we do have ourselves 5 to go. So 5 to go now for the 43 of Tom Sloan. Will we got to see Kieran Jimenez and Samadoskin being a factor? I don't think so, maybe. Here's Tom Sloan, and here's Matt Tuck. Just 1 second of a gap. Let's see if they are going to become a factor. Maybe this one is going to Tom Sloan, but it's not over till it's over. 4 laps to go for Tom Sloan. Clean race so far. And there's a caution again. I believe. How about now? 5th caution of the night. What happened now? This might actually go interesting. Because I believe it's Samadoskin. Or Jamie Santal. But here we go again. It's gonna be a first overtime attempt for this one. Since... what went wrong? I mean, what went wrong? I thought we were going to have ourselves a clean race to the finish, but I didn't realize there's another shenanigans on track. So, what's next? Will these guys have to come down into the pits to pull some little bit of Alan Gustafsson shenanigans here? I'm sure everything could happen with the 2 laps of action. That's for sure. But I don't know what to say now. As in, here we go. So let's summarize the top 10 right now. So we have ourselves Tom Sloan holding the lead, Matt Tuck in second, Libby Turret in third, Cody Sill in fourth, followed by Matt Hubert fifth, then Dean Stapleton sixth, Birdie Giacomo seventh, Skylar Taylor eighth, Cole Raymond in ninth, and Drew Webb rounding out the top 10. So let's see the replay to see what I'm going to bring out the 5th caution of the day, or of the night, here for the running of the South Carolina Education Lottery 400. Another minor incident involving Roberto Crown Jr. for the 2nd time. Coming into turn 4, I believe he overshoots the corner, and then Jonathan Carson was forced to spin, make contact into Roberto Crown Jr. And that's a little bit of spinner that brought out the 5th caution of the night. So, very minor incident. So, yeah. I guess that's it. So, all we have to do now is to go into that first overtime attempt. But yeah, let's go back into the racing here at Darlington Raceway for the running of the South Carolina Education Lottery 400. We are back. And we are having ourselves the first overtime attempt tonight. So here's the rule. So once we cross the line to take the white flag, the race is official and there's no more, even though there's a caution, of course, we will take the race into the checkers. So yeah. And then to have a second overtime attempt, there should be a caution before the driver crosses the line to take the white flag. So the pace car's already in. Looks like a battle between Tom Sloan and Matt Tuck here. Going to the restart zone. Green flag is back. 2 laps to go. And looks like Matt Tuck is going to take the advantage here. So that's a bonus point towards the championship for him. And it's going to be Matt Tuck and Tom Sloan. Matt Tuck way up high. Tom Sloan. But Matt Tuck clears. Matt Tuck clears. Will he peek to the inside? And no. Pit stops again. They run out of fuel. They are now taking the white. But Cody still takes the white. But they will have the enough fuel to take the checkered. They didn't realize they don't have enough, as there's the 71 of Cody Seal. Will he get the 2nd win of the season? Or will Hubert? No! Coming to the pits. Matt Hubert. Looks like it's going to be Hubert or Di Giacomo. Or are they running out of fuel? But here we go to the line. It's drag race to the finish. It's gonna be Bruno Di Giacomo. Wow! Bruno Di Giacomo got his 3rd win of the season. But this time, first win for AG's Motorsport. Looking to seal his way into the playoffs. But I'm telling you, it's tough break for some lads here, such as Matt Tuck and Tom Sloan. You gotta be kidding me. How about you? Matt Tuck, you gotta be kidding me. They didn't put enough fuel. So here's the official results of the South Carolina Education Lottery 400. And wow, Bruno Di Giacomo, Matthew Hubert, Trey Smith, Cole Raymond, Anthony Nicol, Cetus Kilgore, Drew Webb have enough fuel to race into the finish. Then there's Cody Sill, Scarlett Taylor, Ella Baker runs out the top 10. Here's the rest of the results. Like, man, 5 cautions? And we have a chaotic race? Man, You gotta be kidding. But yeah, it is what it is. Tom Stoneman ended up 13th after leading the most laps, roughly. I think he led the most laps. Then Travis Crampton ended up 14th. Then Chaos. But Bertie Giacomo, 3 wins already. How about that? Let's see the standings here. Here, of course, is the point standings after the chaotic race that we do have here at at Darlington Raceway. So Jonah Burridge still holding the points lead, but this time small gap within the top 6 guys. But yeah, Jonah Burridge heading into North Wilkesboro, then followed by Drew Webb, 2 points behind, Ludovic Tourette 3 points behind, Nathan Stapleton 4 points behind, Skylar Taylor 14 points behind, Jeffrey Finguy 15 points behind, Cole Raymond 30 points behind, Angel Gutierrez 43 points behind, Philip Torres 44 points behind, Eric Monaco 46 points behind, and just behind are Anthony Nicol, just 1 point behind the cutoff, then 9 points behind the cutoff is Porter Restava, and 12 points behind the cutoff was Trey Bartow. Then of course for the battle for the wild cards, of course, Bernie Giacomo. Now 3 wins. It's currently right. Wow, 23rd now. He's closing into the top 20. As in, he's just 3 points behind the points leader. So I'm not gonna be surprised if he's inside is. For now, he's safe. That's what I can say. Then now there's, of course, in the battle here we do have Zachary Fitzwater hanging around in 12th spot as Blaine Keys continues to drop down the order. But he do have 11 points behind Zachary Fitzwater. Then Cody Sill, although I don't know, 211 points towards the championship, 212 points behind the points leader. Then I would say that's basically it. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching the special presentation of the 37 Network here at Darlington Raceway for the running of the South Carolina Education Lottery 400. So next week will be the North Wilkesboro weekend, where we are going to witness the All-Star race and the Tyson 400 only at 37 Network. So special presentation as mentioned. But hey, this is Sergio Alonso again saying so long everyone, and congratulations to Bruno Di Giacomo for the 3rd time.